Caddo Parish Parks and Recreation has joined forces with the District Attorney's Office, the Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office, and the Office of Juvenile Services to provide youth crime prevention program services for youth and teens within the Caddo Parish. We envision this crime prevention program as a model program for not only Caddo Parish, but the state of Louisiana, as well as the nation. Patrick Wesley, Caddo Parish Parks and Recreation.
Greetings, my name is Investigator Latienda Pierre Davis, and I'm with the Caddo District Attorney's Office Special Victims Unit. I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of staying not only safe while you're out and about, but also staying safe online. It is important that for parents, as you monitor the activities of your children and young teens online, that you remember the following things. Number one, make sure that all devices that you are responsible for, you know the passcodes to. Another thing, make sure that you limit the amount of hours per day that you allow your child to spend with the internet. Another important thing, teach your kids the importance of stranger danger, even when it's online. We do not talk, we do not friend, and we do not follow complete strangers. Another thing that I want you all to keep in mind as well too as you go through the online activities is that do not put personal information out there, especially information about your traveling arrangements, as well as anything else that might indicate where you stay, where you work, where you play. It is important that as you continue to enjoy your summers together, that you please remember to stay safe, not only in person, but online. And also, for more information on how you can learn about internet safety for children, please go to NetSmarts. That is a wonderful website that is designed for National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and allows you to have wonderful interaction, cartoons, and all that teach you about the importance of internet safety. I am Investigator Latienda Pierre Davis with the Caddo District Attorney's Office Special Victims Unit. Be safe and be blessed.
We are Project Celebration, and we are a community outreach and education center.
And we also want to educate the public about how domestic violence isn't just physical. It's emotional, it's psychological, it's financial, it's religious, and it's also mental.
Hi guys, my name is Jakira Pacunda and I'm a domestic violence advocate with Project Celebration, here to speak with you all at the Caddo Parks and Recreation Youth Crime Prevention Program. Some of our services at PCI as a DV advocate, what I do is I provide outreach and education to teens, children, men, women of all ages. We like to go into the schools now that COVID has calmed down. We love to get back active with you all, engage with the kids, meet you all right where you are, and talk to you guys about the different red flags and signs that you may see if you or someone you know finds themselves to be in a domestic violence situation. We like to share our services with you all, just so if you find yourself or someone else in that, you have a point of reference that you can give them. So at PCI, we provide 24/7, we have a hotline that provides 24/7 around the clock crisis counseling, as well as group counseling in our office and face-to-face in-person contact now. We do hospital advocacy as well as court advocacy outreach, which is going out and educating to the different schools, partnering with our different other programs and agencies in the community to provide you guys with a layer of education so you would know what to do if you find yourself in that situation. Some of the things that we would like to speak with you guys about would be consent, boundaries, healthy relationships, healthy communication styles, being able to identify what a healthy relationship is versus versus unhealthy relationships rather, and just giving you guys the education you need to be able to differentiate between the signs and the red flags. An example of an abuser in a domestic violence situation, a few things to look for would be someone who likes to control you, who may be overly possessive. The signs aren't always physical, so we really like to shed light on those other types of domestic violence like emotional, mental, spiritual, and financial. Quick involvement, that's another red flag, another sign to look at. Someone who has no other outside outlets or outside sources. So if someone comes in and they're immediately involving themselves with you, isolating you away from friends and family, you notice that they don't have good relationships with their friends and family, that can be something to look at. Also, at this young age, as you navigate through the world, knowing your boundaries, knowing that your voice is powerful, that you have the right to choose, you have the right to express yourself, and the right to change your mind at any given time. Consent, that's a big one. A lot of young men and women don't really understand what consent is or understand that they have the power to say whether or not they agree with something, whether something makes them feel good or if it doesn't make them feel good. The choice is totally up to you and you are able to use that power. Another thing that we really like to talk to the kids about, especially at you guys' young, impressionable age, can be some of the things that happen when we start to put ourselves out there on social media, put ourselves out there into interacting with people from other age groups, whether they're a little bit older or a little bit younger than us, just having the tools and the language so that we don't do anything to put ourselves or anyone else around us in compromising or potentially dangerous situations. One thing that we see a lot over at the DV agency is the different dynamics. A lot of people don't understand that domestic violence isn't a black and white thing. On one hand, it may look one way for one situation, and on the other hand, it can be completely different. So understanding that there are a wide range and a wide variety of different things that can happen in a situation, and making sure that as long as you know how to keep yourself safe, how to behave, how to interact, and knowing, having a good sense of self-worth so that you don't find yourself in anything that can get you into any trouble. Another thing that we really like to talk about is boundaries, healthy relationships, they go hand in hand. So again, using your voice, knowing that you have the power to choose, but also making sure that you're respecting other people's boundaries, allowing space, creating a safe space wherever you are for yourself, your friends, family, whomever is involved, to be comfortable and to be able to express when they feel good and when they don't. One of the biggest things in creating healthy communication is making sure that you also have a really good support system around you, people that encourage you to speak freely, who will validate you, listen to you, understand, and make you really feel seen and heard if you ever do need to express yourself. Know that you guys are seen, you are heard, you have so many people around you. This program is a great example of people in your community around you lifting you up and wanting to provide you with the tools, the knowledge, everything that you need in order to have a safe and healthy summer. My name is Jakira Pacunda. I'm with Project Celebration in partnership with Caddo Parks and Recreation Youth Crime Prevention Program, and I am wishing you guys a safe and healthy summer.
Hello, my name is Delicia Washington. I am a probation officer with Caddo Parish Juvenile Services. Juvenile Services partner with many other organizations and agencies in the community to help assist children and families. Our courts work with those children that have committed offenses, also those that have been neglected and or abused. Our overall goal is to assist families with the tools and the resources they need to help make better decisions. Keep in mind, our mission in all of this is to keep as many juveniles as possible from entering the adult criminal system. But guess what? We can't do it alone. We need you too, Caddo. We need the community to cooperate. We need the parents to cooperate. We need those that we serve to work with us as we move forward to make Caddo a better place. Now, to my young people, when you out here on social media, I want you to keep a few things in mind. If that person in real life is not your friend, they shouldn't be your friend on Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat either. Also think about the fact that every battle is not worth fighting and that there is a right way and a wrong way to fight. We need you to take these things into consideration because your life matters. I want you to understand that you possess value, and that's our goal, for you to understand your value, make better choices. You may feel like, oh, I don't have power to make those choices. Yes, you do. You do possess the power. Keep in mind, you're stronger than you seem, you're braver than you believe, and you're a lot smarter than what you may think. Caddo Parish Juvenile Services also has a detention center which houses those children that are in need of placement. All of these services are available for the purposes of improving and enhancing our community, which is Caddo Parish. Caddo Parish Juvenile Services provide an array of services. Some include juvenile drug court program and our family preservation court program. Keep in mind that name, Family Preservation Court, is the sole mission of that program because we want to preserve the family. And that deals with those adults. And we also work with juveniles who have substance or alcohol use problems. The treatment programs are both offered at the court, and we also work hand in hand with Volunteers for Youth Justice. That's our Families in Need of Services. They handle that program for us. So if you have more questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us, 318-226-6772. Once again, my name is Delicia Washington. I am a probation officer with Caddo Parish Juvenile Services. This summer, I need you to stay safe and blessed.